Now there are some additional unique features within the graphs built by the math tools. However, there are no other additional things that I can do with my number line. As you can see, there are no math actions. So let's just remove the number line and look at one of the Cartesian graphs. It doesn't matter whether I use quadrant or Cartesian, they both will have these same features. So if I start with the Cartesian, first thing, if I want to put actual points within my Cartesian graph, I can just double click wherever I'd like that point to be. Now, what makes this unique is that if I click on my graph and get the drop down, I have some additional math actions that I can now do. And one of them is called Generate Table. When I click Generate Table, there's a connection between a table that's being created and my graph. As you can see, the points that were actually created on my graph are now showing up in my table. Also, if I go through here and add another row, and say I make it 3, negative 4, I now have a point that showed up at 3, negative 4. I can go backwards with this as well. So if I delete all this, I could start with the table, and I could say, alright, make it 1, 3, 2, negative 5. And I'm just hitting tab to go from one to the next. 4, 7. Now if I go to the math actions within my table, I have the ability to generate a graph. And as you can see, it plots those points as well. And again, if I just double click on my graph, it'll create a fourth point, which does now show up within my table as 4, negative 4. So that's some of the links between the graphing and the table.